Welcome back to Deep Thought. We're going through Sonic Adventure DX, and now we get to play as Mia's second cousin twice removed.
I love Tails, I love Tails.
Shame he can't build a plane for shit.
Fuck you.
I love how blatantly obvious it is that that's just a bare minimum texture. That I know the idea is that it's a prototype and he hasn't painted any shit, but that looks such a lazy texture.
Love the cartoony sound effects it makes. Like boink boink boink.
It's beautiful, yeah. And
it doesn't matter if Tails crashes, I don't care if he dies.
You meanie. 9/11-2.
Jesus Christ. We're off to a good start already, but I can't remember the kid's name, but Tails was voiced by a young child in this game, and it shows.
It was Corey Bringus in this one.
That's the name.
Yeah, and his brother voiced him in Sonic Adventure 2 because he was going through puberty.
I must help him because he is in danger.
Yeah, that growing up lark sure fucks over this whole Sonic game shit.
Corey Bringus does not have range. Couldn't even do the Tails voice in puberty.
That's why they get girls to do him now.
They get girls to do Tails, yes. Nice wording.
So this pretty much starts out the same way that Sonic's story started out, except it skips over the whole Emerald Coast. Quite awkwardly, if I may say as well.
Well, you can just glitch your way into Emerald Coast if you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a glitch that you can fly from just outside the front of the hotel area, fly over the gate, because you bypass the invisible wall, and Tails loads into this first section of Sonic's Emerald Coast for some reason, and you can fly around to a certain degree, but then it don't let you move on to the next segment. The next segment it has to load.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, why didn't you do that, Flame?
Because I don't want to waste time.
It's because you're a scrub.
It's not wasting time, it's showing it off. Fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Okay. But no, it's just there you fly up from, and yeah. But we've got business to attend to in the Mystic Ruins.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Can I stop watching just the first 2 parts or the first part or so of a Tails' story just so that, because it's mostly the same as Sonic's, you know? Can we just redub our commentary?
Yeah, just No, what we do is we take a commentary from the last one and just turn the pitch up so it's Tails.
Yeah, considering much of this is, again, the same as Sonic's story, let's talk about something else. How do you guys think that Tails controls compared to Sonic?
He's a little bit slower, but I think he controls alright. I think he controls alright. And when you're flying around, and it just gives you that little bit of freedom to skip stuff, which we'll see a lot of when we get to the actual levels.
Yeah, I find Tails' controls are sexerific. As in, they're better than sexy, but they're sexerific.
I understand.
So, you can fly, you can go quite fast, almost as fast as Sonic, but it still feels fast because you're flying, and... Oh, hi, Egg Hornet.
He controls how you expect, coming from Sonic 3. The only downside is that he doesn't have a spin dash. I wish he did have one. But he has... For some reason they gave him a roll, and that doesn't work at all. They just give him his attack.
No, I think the idea of the roll is it's somewhat reminiscent of just how you would use momentum to keep pace going in classic games.
But there is no momentum.
Yeah, exactly. The levels aren't adapted to that. You're quicker just to run. But what I've noticed over time is Tails feels slower to me these days, because back when I first played this game, as a kid, I didn't really have a grip on the spin dash as well as I do these days, when playing as Sonic. So now I do spin dash the fuck out of all the levels. Going through just as Tails and flying and shit, it feels slower by comparison.
Yeah, personally, Tails, his ability to fly makes him a lot more fun to kind of traverse this still pointless, but okay, hub world.
I just wish I could spin cancel with Tails. Be a spin canceling god.
Why isn't Shadow in this game?
Because he doesn't exist yet. Or, I mean, to these guys' knowledge, at least.
That's no excuse.
I'm sure he does exist. All you got to do is take Sonic and like turn the saturation down.
Do it, fam.
Or maybe just use that amazing brightness effect. Or shadow effect,
Yeah.
I should say. I still find this hilarious. Those sound effects combined with just this jittery animation.
I had too many tacos last night.
He's just running in place there as well.
Yeah. This game's animations are like all over the fucking place. It's like they don't have smooth animation cycles for a lot of things, so it's just like it clips back to the first frame sometimes. That's one thing that you see a lot of in this game, just things not... Like, I know it's just the one word I could use to sum up this whole game, but like, a lot of things feel jank. That's the animation, that's just the way the game loads in areas and stuff. The amount of times that you'll go like into a load screen for literally a single frame is amazing. I mean, come on.
Just one thing I want to say, and this is going back to what I said like in the last way, but I have a better way of saying it. Like, I don't think there was any platformer that had this much cinematic to it at the time this was released. I mean, no, sure, Crash Bandicoot had cutscenes occasionally, but they didn't have this much, camera panning, this much, for lack of a better word, cinematic experience. I know that's...
I think I might get the idea of what you get at, because like this game, like a lot of games before this point, like it seemed they were building the story around the gameplay, whereas to a certain extent here it feels they're building gameplay around the story.
Exactly, and while it doesn't exactly work like in terms of how it aged, I do think it's a very ambitious attempt at like actually trying to make almost like, I don't want to say make it like a movie, but you can tell they were trying to like give the story some priority. You can tell they were at least trying to like, make it almost feel like you were watching a movie when you were in the cutscenes, which, you can't complain. It's not like David Cage stuff I'm talking about.
It's trying to kind of evolve the medium a little bit of, you're not just here to run through levels, you're also here to like experience a kind of wider project or product or whatever, however you want to do it. But yeah, let's just fly over fucking everything.
Yeah.
Who needs levels?
Yeah, it's a really good thing that he just kind of floats in the air when you're not controlling him. Yeah, it's really convenient.
There are kill zones.
There are, but like when you know the level, you can like skip loads of it. I'll be showing off some of the level just for the sake of not skipping literally fucking everything. But like, yeah, I've probably missed like about a minute's worth of gameplay there.
Yeah, these levels kind of rework Sonic stages into races, and they're okay, but in my opinion, it just comes across as really lazy.
Oh shit! I forgot it was a race. I can't believe that wasn't the first thing we brought up in this story, like the fact that they're races. I just completely forget they're races because, like, literally you're not going to lose here.
The rubber banding is quite weird. Okay, so he'll catch up to you quite fast, but if he goes ahead of you, if he gets like a certain point ahead of you, Sonic will stop dead in his tracks, like completely. He will literally stop fully, and he won't go any further until you get up close to him.
It's not rubber banding, it's chaos control.
Yeah, I was thinking it was some sort of pre-planned route that someone on the dev team played, and they kind of just used that for Sonic's AI, because I'm pretty sure that they do that for some racing games, I think.
That implies people at this game played it.
Yeah, if they did, they probably would have realized, hey, yeah, this is pretty jank. Should probably fix this.
Yeah.
Except we won't.
Anyway, this level called Casinopolis, you literally don't see any of the casino in Tails' version.
Instead, you play the fun part.
He's too young to gamble.
So Sonic.
Yeah. Sonic's famous.
Sonic's famous so he can gamble.
Yeah. Sonic can do what the fuck ever. It's like that, fucking Vine Star kid who just basically got away with asking random people for nudes and shit. Like, he's famous, who cares?
So should the ending of this story so be that Tails is finally given access to the upper part of Casinopolis because he like sort of becomes famous in the town? He gets in the newspaper at least.
It's like, Tails, welcome to the bourgeoisie.
And then he becomes a gambling addict because he can't stop playing that pinball.
And then he like does too many like bets and he like loans too much money. And then they come and break his legs. Hence why SA2 happens.
No, his tails. They break his tails.
Also, you win.
For some reason, there was a Chaos Emerald in the sewers, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah, that is pretty weird. Alright, well, see you on the next episode, guys.